なんでこんなに弱い？
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So, Miami will get the first possession. Hey, Clark, what do you think we can expect from this point on, now that we're in the middle stages of the season?
I think you're going to see a number of teams start to find themselves here, Kevin. I mean, that's so important as we move towards the playoffs. The teams are really locked into who they are and how they win.
It's stolen by Wade. Pass the Bosh. Here's LeBron. G with the rebound. Jordan the screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Daniels with the steal. Here's G. Jordan a screen on Wade. G passes to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Wade gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's G. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Miami. Wade surveying the D. Over Daniels. And he can't bank that one in. Here's G. Screen by Jordan. G passes to Jordan. That's to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The hole sticking with it. Bosch, the lefty, with the and one.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good. Bosch. And here are the Pistons now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Miami with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Villanueva. Bosch heads the pick for Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
Here's G. Thompson, a screen on Wade. Inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Textbook screen, which leads to the nice bucket there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wade outside. Now Martinez. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Here's G. Uses the glass to finish the layup. G's got 6.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Thompson against Bosch. To the inside. Villanueva. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Detroit leading by 3. Thompson, a screen on Wade. G passes to Thompson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against New Orleans.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Different look here for the Pistons. Sanders checked in for Jordan. Biombo comes in for Tristan Thompson. Juan Summers, he's checked in for Marquise Daniels. And it's Barbosa in for G. Driving to the basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
With his first shot attempt, Jeffries with the rebound.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Barbosa with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Biombo, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Biombo. Sanders. Got a hand on it.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Out left of the wing. Villanueva with a screen on Barbosa. Here's Gonix, and he gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Barbosa. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Down low, here's Biyombo. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wade outside, looks for Bosch, gets it to him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
To the middle, here's Biyombo. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martinez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And the shot goes in. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the dunk by Sanders.
Heads up play with the ball there, getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
Now Wade. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Wade catching them off guard that time with the nice dribble move.
Barbosa with it. And he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barbosa's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
Different look here for Detroit. Brown comes in for Biyombo. And Jamison subbed in for Jared Jeffries. And Azubuike kicks to Samuels. He's looking for Villanueva and finds him. And he banks in the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now for an update on Tristan Thompson's injury. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. Well, nonetheless, they've decided he can play, and we'll keep you updated if anything changes. Kevin?
Okay, David, thank you. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Barbosa gets the bucket. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 3. Miller outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Azubuike. Still without a basket. The putback. And another shot. And Barbosa pulls it down.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And finished off by Sanders.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Azubuike with the ball. Covered by Barbosa. Azubuike the pass to Samuels. Pocket 6. Pulls up. High post. A shot that time. Not on target. Pistons leading by 5. Brown with the screen on Azubuike. And it's Miami with the rebound. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Brown outside. Jamison with a screen on Bosch. Not enough on that one as it misses. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's the screen to the paint. Here's Samuels. Outside Bosch. Pass to Miller. The 3. Rebound by Jamison. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Inside, here's Sanders. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Sanders has got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Villanueva. Bucket is good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pistons lead by 3. You're watching 2K Sports live from American Airlines Arena. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Now, here is Barbosa. Here's Brown, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You can see how strong Brown is. He just finds ways to muscle shots through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. The Heat trail by 5. Miller, the pass to Samuels. And here's Miller. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Detroit leading by 5. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Nelson, the big men in the league, didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. When you take a look at Villanueva, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility and spades. You got it.
Brown with the screen on Miller. Summers the pass to Brown. And it's Samuels with the rebound. Samuels got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the wing right side. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the right side. Pass to Miller. Nice move. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Summers the pass to Brown. Misses in close. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Brown with the screen on Wade. Barbosa kicks to Summers. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point lane.
Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Here's the drive. Here's Mensah-Bonsu. Villanueva against Jamison. rebound goes to Villanueva.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here is Barbosa. 8 points for him. And there's the drive. And Sabansu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Bosh is checked in for Miami. James comes in for Samardo Samuels. And a different look here for the Pistons. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brown. Jeffries comes in for Antoine Jamison. Daniels, he's checked in for DeJuan Summers. And Alonzo G subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And Villanueva with a stuff.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Detroit, they're just holding steady, but in the wrong third of these rankings. So currently toward the bottom and looking for a spark.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Outside Daniels. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. D-Wade hits from deep.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
G with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Wade left side. Bosh, that's the pick for Wade. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Daniels against Villanueva. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Heat with the lead. Miller outside. Back to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. G kicks to Jeffries and stolen by LeBron. A pass to Bosh and stolen by Daniels. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now here's Wade. He's got 15. Here's Bosh. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And that's now 9 points for Chris Bosh.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. G passes to Mensah-Bunsen. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Buries the long-range jumper. Wade's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's G. 8 points for him. On the wing, Daniels. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches.
And, guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Here's James from down in the low post.
す。
ダラス市内で行われました公式練習ではこの選手を除く全選手がピッチに姿を現しました。冒頭の15分の非公開だったんですが、皆さんリラックスした様子で練習を行っていました。その後、公式会見では森保監督が意気込みを語っていた。この後、3分後お伝えします。裏側を少しやり取りができましたので、皆さんの一緒に勝負の姿を見ると、こちらの雨が強まったり弱まったりしています。では放送の天気こちらです。この後も傘が手放せません。そして今日は雨のシーンが続いてあります。そうですね。はい、1回目は今朝の通勤通学の時間帯、そして2回目は夜お疲れ時間帯です。早めの帰宅が心配になります。急に大雨ではないですね。そうなんです。今週も降ったりやんだりです。大きめの傘、そしてレインブーツが必須です。気温は20度前後と一日横ばいとなります。北風も吹きますので、薄日だと今日はひんやりとしそうです。一枚羽織るものお持ちください。では雨雲レーダー見ていきましょう。九州北部は断続的に激しい雨。レベル4土砂災害危険警報のエリアが拡大しています。では予報です。九州北部は線状降水帯が発生する恐れがあります。四国から東海も激しい雷雨になるところがありそうです。沖縄は台風が近づく夜に雨や風が強まります。気温です。関東から四国は23度くらい。この時期としてはひんやりとします。一方、北陸から北は暑く、新潟は真夏日となりそうです。続いて関東の天気、まずは北関東です。朝から雨が降ったりやんだり、夜遅くには本降りです。気温は23度くらい。昨日よりひんやりとしそうです。南関東です。こちらは朝から夜まで雨が降り続きます。特に朝と夜、千葉や神奈川は激しく降るところがありそうです。気温は22度くらい。薄着では少し肌寒いかもしれません。週間予報です。明日も朝と夜を中心に雨。土曜日は午前中に台風8号から変わる熱帯低気圧の大雨。夜遅くには台風7号の大雨になる恐れがあります。気温は明日27度。再びムシムシしてきそうです。以上、お天気でした。続いて外の交通情報です。JR 北九州施設ともにおおむね平常運行です。どうぞお気をつけて。座橋大剣じゃんけんぽん。私は手を出しました。最近寝るときに右手にハマっています。すごくよく寝るので、皆さんもぜひ試してみてください。試合数一応ありますけど、大量得点を狙いに行って、チームの、やっていることが、よくだろうなということですね。そこの方が、充実かなと。オランダとは引き分け、チリアリは4対0で快勝し、グループステージ進出決定をし、
はい。うん。これ入ってる？うん？うん。うん。 で
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Ross, and here's Giannis. Three-pointer. Lowry can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Livingston. It's rebounded by Houston. Antetokounmpo finds Ross. Outside for Lowry. Right outside. Shoots it up. And he knocks down the jumper. Lowry's got the first basket of the game for Houston. And we're set to open the new season, a day of cautious optimism for a whole lot of teams.
Well, hope is eternal at this point in the season for every franchise, Kevin. But you're right. For most teams, the big hope in any new season is that they've somehow taken a step forward in the offseason and not gone backwards.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here is Ross. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Livingston with it. Now right defender. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Pass to Ross. Back to Lowry. Off target with his three.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Jordan with a screen on Lowry. Driving in. Livingston, that's good.
And that pick and roll is all about reading the situation. Two teammates in perfect sync there.
To the inside. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Ross. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
A good display of Lowry's court vision there. Nice feed to the open man.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Livingston passes to Butler. Davis setting the pick for Butler. And it's Davis with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Dentley. And here's up to Kumbo outside. Houston gets it back. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Drives to the hoop. Livingston, no luck.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Lowry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A little role reversal here for Lowry. Typically, Kyle is the one setting others up.
Now here's Livingston to the middle. And it's Davis with the jam.
Love watching this kind of action in the pick and roll.
So it's the Rockets now. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Livingston. Now Butler. Davis setting the pick for Butler. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Giannis. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup.
Wow, Giannis flashing major skill. His ceiling is unlimited.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Fifth best, the Rockets.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Rockets leading by 4. Outside Lowry. The kick out to right. Houston moving the ball around. Elbow shot. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Lowry against Carter Williams. Yao inside. And a missed layup. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Carter Williams. Nothing on the board.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Here is Lowry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
First in blocks. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry, or this team would run it down your throat.
You know, you have to be impressed by the amount of blocks they racked up. They took rim protection to a whole nother level last season.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Green with a screen on Lowry. With the drive, Carter Williams dishes to Yao. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Dentley. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense, he checks all the boxes.
Yao with a screen on Lowry. Here's the floater. No good from Yao.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Ross with it. Pass to Dantley. Outside Lowry. Ross on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now Giannis lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Robertson. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. He takes it in. Oh, that's blocked.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
For the Rockets. Budinger comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Daniel Gibson subbed in for Terrence Ross. Thompson sets the pick for Brown. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Lowry. Pass to Dantley. Now here's Budinger. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Brown drives in. It's good.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And for Houston, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Lowry up top. He's covered by Brown. Lowry kicks to Gibson. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Lowry can't get it to go.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Brown against Lowry. Pass to Sanders. Thompson, a screen on Buddington. Summers the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Rockets leading by 3. Outside Gibson. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Shoots. Barry Sanders grabs the miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Sanders with a screen on Lowry. Brown drives in, and Brown throws it down hard.
Watch out below, driving with some bad intentions.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Wright. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Lowry against Brown. Now Thompson. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot's good by Gibson.
Yeah, and Gibson, a dangerous shooter. You can't let him get going from deep. That's just inviting trouble.
Sanders with a screen on Gibson. Here he goes. Trying to get open is Thompson. Shot by Summers, no good. Rockets leading by 6. Down low, here's Wright. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sanders' shot is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. With 1 on the clock. And there's the nice layup by Butler.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Houston. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Scola sets a screen for Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Jordan, a screen on Gordon. Here's Livingston, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Budinger against Butler. Off target at the rim. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Wow, making sure of that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gibson looking it over. Pass to Scola. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Davis with a screen on Gibson. Here's Livingston, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Davis with a screen on Gibson. Here's Livingston. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Putting that broad frame to work. Davis sets a firm pick and then gets himself free for the bucket.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
So for
the Rockets, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Budinger. Ross comes in for Ben Gordon. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Daniel Gibson. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Scola passes to Ross. Back to Scola. Scola sets a screen for Lowry. Another miss by Houston.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Robertson. They get it again. Finds it again. Parsons outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. And then on Monday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start. Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now.
That's usually how it goes. I mean, once they're in front, they really cut him loose.
Ross passes Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Really left alone that time. Lowry's got 15.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And here is Green. He has yet to score. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Carter Williams, the pass to Green. Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Lowry dishes to Ross. Giannis against Parsons. Back to Ross. A 3 ball. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Rockets trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Up the floor. Here's Robertson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Rockets making a change here. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Antetokounmpo passes to Dantley. Outside Lowry. Shoots over Carter Williams. That one wide left.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Dantley the pass to Giannis. And some nice passing there by Houston. Carter Williams against Lowry. Back to Ross. With some arc, and the layup is good. Ross has got 6.
And the floater is such a useful shot to have in your arsenal. It's extremely difficult to defend.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. White is checked in for Hayes.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Chandler Parsons. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does. A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Lowry gets to right. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Lowry. Here's Dantley. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Carter Williams sets a screen for Green. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 7. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Here's Green. No scoring in this one. Kicks it out to Parsons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Pistons second.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Sanders with a screen on Giannis. Summers dishes to Sanders. Missed inside. Rockets trail by 7. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
The rookie just so hungry to deliver. Giannis fights for that bucket inside.
Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Here's Brown into the lane. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Lowry against Brown to the inside. Here's Dantley. Takes it off the glass. Dantley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And for the assist totals, not strong. Top 20 in the league I think they would have benefited from a more free-flowing offense. Too often they had guys just standing around.
And like you said, their three-point shooting was a huge part of what they did. The long-range shot was a weapon for them all season long. Sanders sets the screen for Young.
Just one moment where Young catches you the wrong way, and he'll find his way to the free throw line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
It's deflected, and that one's good. Right.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And the rejection by Giannis. Ross passes to Lowry. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Young with the steal. Sanders with a screen on Lowry. Here's Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he's so skilled from this area. Once Young gets it in a good spot, he's looking to score.
The shot by Dantley, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sanders. Young taking his time here. Back to Sanders. Stolen by Wright. And the turnover again by Houston. Detroit leading by 6. The screen from Thompson. Driving the lane. And that with 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
That one misses. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Ross. Here's Dantley. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sanders sets the screen for Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Exactly how you move off the screen and get the look you want.
Lowry dishes to Wright. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
At the line for 2.
No luck that time either. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Davis sets a screen. Here's Livingston. Lays it up off the glass. Livingston's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Wright kicks to Lowry. 9 feet out. Rebound by the Pistons.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now here's Livingston. While recovering. Livingston no luck. Rockets trail by 6. Outside Lowry. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 8.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Livingston. 8 points for him. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, I tell you what, the defender did a good job trying to challenge that shot, but Jordan's strength caused him to create the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And that one, good.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Livingston looking for the opening. That's tipped.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
And Wright throws it down.
Another thing Giannis could bring to the table, maybe adding that ability to be a facilitator to his game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Outside Lowry. Ross on the wing. There's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 9 assists now tonight.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
A moment here to see some stats for Livingston, how he performed last season. Put up about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Outside Lowry. Driving inside. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Livingston passes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Really good work in the pick and roll. Caught the defense leaning and then made them pay.
Left side Lowry. To the paint. The shot by Dentley, no good. Detroit leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Clock at 6. Livingston. And they get it back. Knocked away. Butler kicks to Brewer. Jordan sets the screen for Brewer. Pass to Jordan. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Now Butler. To the middle. Here's Livingston. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here's Livingston. Now recovering, and the shot goes down. Livingston's got 14 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
Davis with a screen on Lowry. Livingston with it. Now right defender. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Rockets making a change here. Gibson's checked in for the Pistons. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Pistons, #1.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Dantley the pass to Ross. It's rebounded by Robertson. Pistons leading by 8. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
There's a screen. Ross passes to Dantley. Back to Ross. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Carter Williams sets a screen for Green. Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Ross. Another miss by Houston.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he created that opening with the pick and roll.
Pass to Wright. Ross on the wing. Defended by Robertson. Here's Dantley. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Green with the ball. Still yet to score. Wants to get it to Carter Williams and does.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Carter Williams, a screen on Wright. Green dishes to Carter Williams, and it's in there. Carter Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Green kicks to Robertson. Shoots a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Gibson down low. Defended by Robertson. Giannis against Carter Williams. Crafty move. And Wright throws it down hard.
And we heard about the scoring of Giannis, but check out his ability to pass it.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Detroit. 10-point lead. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston on D. Thompson, a screen on Gibson. And here is Brown. He's got 8. And the layup is good. Brown's got 10.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Scola, no up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Thompson, a screen on Gibson. Brown the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Scola sets a screen for Gibson. Right outside. Pass to Budinger. Just 4 to shoot. Scola going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Thompson, a screen on Gibson. Brown with the bounce back. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Dropping an absolute dime.
Rockets trail by 16. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons lead by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Rockets shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Gibson. Brown against Lowry. Inside, Scola, and the dunk by Scola.
Setting up others and running the offense smoothly, that is what Lowry does.
Pistons leading by 14. Here's Brown. Sanders with a screen on Lowry. Now here's Brown. Here he goes. And Shannon Brown with the slam.
Saw that sliver of daylight and took advantage.
Now Lowry. Scola sets a screen for Lowry. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. And Budinger gets it to go.
Defense was right there. Can't fault the effort on that one, but the concentration was there to knock it down.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Brown drives in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 21.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Brown dishes to Thompson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Here's Scola over Sanders. The shot from the low post is good. 8 points for Luis Scola. Detroit leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer, Lowry hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's Brown, and there's the drive. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. And he drives in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Back to Gibson. Over Brewer. Here's Dantley. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Jordan with the screen on Lowry. Livingston kicks to Brewer. Davis setting the pick for Brewer. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And this team knows how dangerous a scorer Davis can be, which is why they look to feed him often.
Houston moving it around. Jordan with the steal. On the wing, Brewer, defended by Gibson. Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Lowry passes to Dantley. 6 to shoot. No good from the left block. Pistons leading by 18. Jordan a screen on Lowry. Here's Livingston. Here's Jordan. Livingston with it. Driving to the basket. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Hayes. Right side Lowry. And so Houston again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Rockets, Wright, he's checked in for Hayes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chase Budinger, and it's Ross in for Daniel Gibson. Livingston passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Lowry looking around. Kicks it out to Giannis. Ross on the wing to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, nice read by Giannis. I tell you what, as he develops, I think you're going to see a bit more point forward in his future.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Livingston hits both of them. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The tray. It's good from long range. Lowry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Livingston dishes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Ross. Fires the three. Detroit with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
DeAndre Jordan is simply wearing them out tonight, performing at a high level.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. A floater, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Yao, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Davis. Parsons checked in for Butler. And it's Robertson in for Brewer. There's the pick. Green passes to Parsons. Now Livingston. Green taking his time here. Back to Livingston. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ross with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Ross has got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Outside, Green. Pass to Yao. And they pick up 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Got a piece of it.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
So it's the Pistons now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Livingston kicks to Green. They set the pick. Clock at 6. To the inside. Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Oh, great vision. And, you know, that's something that'll have to improve if Green wants to be an impact player at this level.
Pass to Ross. Over Robertson. No good from Ross. Pistons leading by 22. And here is Green. To the paint. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Houston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Ross finds Lowry for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Ross passes to Giannis. They set the pick. Lowry against Parsons. Puts it up from 17. A shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jordan.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Right, the pass to Ross. And the 3 off target. Here's Green. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel at home. I mean,
疲れねえ、上にだから。え、真ん中で見るのがいいね。いや、場所がない。あ、場所がない。ナウロデイングってなんだよ。なんか作ってるもんな。変な。乗ってるだけでいいってこと？